AEW could sign multiple WWE superstars. WWE shocked the world this week when the company made the decision to release over 20 wrestlers, countless backstage workers, and even more staff behind the scenes. The decision was done as a response for financial implications caused by the COVID-19, but it certainly left the wrestling world stunned. Everyone felt the impact of the releases on what has been dubbed Black Wednesday in what was an incredibly sad day for everyone involved in the industry. From the wrestlers to fans, everyone felt the impact of the releases. Some major names were part of the release as well, from top-tier talents such as Rusev and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows to long-term company men like Zack Ryder and Heath Slater, who have been through many ups and downs with WWE. However, with so much talent released, WWE's loss will no doubt be another company's gain. With so many major companies around nowadays, there's no doubt going to be major interest from the likes of New Japan, NWA, ROH, and AEW. Dave Meltzer provided a report and made it clear that All Elite Wrestling could be interested in picking up some of the release names. He said, "They have too much talent for the slots that they had, and the reason they had so much talent is because they didn't want AEW, to get talent. I mean, that was the key, so they were stockpiling talent. And right now, obviously everything changed with AEW in the sense of it's not like they're going to be able to pick up a ton of guys. It wouldn't shock me if they pick up a couple of guys, but they're not going to pick up a lot of the guys." Of course, WWE isn't the only company financially affected by the coronavirus outbreak. AEW is also no longer benefiting from the live events, with no ticket sales and lower merchandise sales hurting the company financially. While AEW is also continuing with this weekly content, the company is unlikely to be able to take risks on signing lots of names right now, when the future of the wrestling business is very much up in the air. It's unknown when live events will be able to take place, with fans inside the arena again, and it could be months until that moment happens. However, AEW has had no problems in signing former WWE names, with the current roster having tons of former WWE guys. Major names like Chris Jericho, Cody Rhodes, and Dustin Rhodes all work for the company, but other names have since joined. Jon Moxley was perhaps the biggest name to make the top leap to AEW, and both Matt Hardy and Brody Lee, who worked as Luke Harper in WWE, have also recently joined. But with the amount of brilliant talent that WWE recently released, there's no doubt that AEW would be interested in a few. Rusev is one name that AEW would certainly have interest in, considering his amazing in-ring ability and the fact that he has a genuine untapped potential. Rusev could be a main event star with his ability and charisma, and he's no doubt a name that the company will be looking at. Another name is Zack Ryder. He is someone who's incredibly popular within the professional wrestling world, with fans having huge respect for him in what he did in the industry. It is well known that he's very close friends with Cody Rhodes, and AEW has certainly picked up plenty of friends of the executive producers in the past. EC3 and Drake Maverick would be another two names that would fit in nicely and have had success working together in the past, as they prove in TNA. Leo Rush is another name that the company could look at, as his in-ring ability fits into what the company has been known for. AEW may also want to look at some of the producers WWE released, as it wasn't just an on-screen talent that was let go. Names such as Kurt Angle, Lance Storm, and Fit Finlay were let go by WWE, and they have years of experience both in the ring and working outside of it. With AEW still having a lot of raw talent, it could be a benefit to some of the younger stars to bring in these wiser heads to help continue to guide and teach the new talent that the company has got. The Revival were also released recently. Prior to this big bulk of releases, they had wanted to quit the company for some time, and a major match between them and the Young Bucks is something many fans want to see, so they could also be All Elite bound. Which of the released talents do you want to see join AEW? Let us know in the comment section below.